Okay, so many people have been asking about how to hand bleed a PDS shock, so I thought I'd do a little video, definitely an amateur video, so just bear with me on that. This is a bleed bottle that I came up with, some parts from the hardware store, just some basic fittings, and a short piece of clear tubing, which I'm due for a new one. That one's gotten quite hard. And this is a little backwoods, really, but it works exceptionally well. This is a 1/8 NPT pipe nipple. The threads are minutely different from the threads that are in the bleed port, but they are so close, it actually works good because it threads in far enough to be nice and firm, and it seals. It works. So anyway, what we have here is a late model PDS shock. I have the fluid filled to about right here. I have the separator piston collapsed all the way to the bottom. And this is a kind of a messy thing, but it has to be an overflow. It has to be a little bit of a mess. You can see the oil is running over. I'm squeezing the piston band a little bit with my fingers. Now you can see the oil's coming out the rebound ports. Now this is where things differ from a Jap shock. At this point, we would want to force the shock down to bleed air out of a Jap shock or even a link shock with a bleeder. But I don't do that because I found when I do that with a PDS shock, I end up with a bunch of froth and foam, and it makes life a lot more miserable to get the last little bit of air out of it. So we'll just go ahead and seat the seal head. Put the clip in. Top it out, make sure that clip is in the groove, by all means. Yeah, I forgot my hammer. Now, one little thing that I do, there's a transfer port from here, and we want air to go up. So I'll give it a few love taps, and then I'll actually collapse it and push air through the exchange stack into the reservoir. Then I will reverse that, putting the air up here, and slowly rebound the shaft, not forcefully. You can see the seal head just moved a little on me there, but that's nothing to worry about. Some of them do that. You can see this thread, like I said, is a little different, but it goes in there well over one rotation. And I just lightly snug it. We don't want to cross thread or anything here. This aluminum is actually very hard. You would have to know you were messing something up by the time you cranked on it hard enough. So whatever you do, don't. Now I have a T-handle here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but I've got some grooves marked into it with a hacksaw. That helps me set the piston height. So what I'll do is the first thing I'll do is I'll collapse the shaft. You can see the air coming out. Then collapse the separator piston. And then be willing to take your time. Don't rush it. And you want to continue that process. Pull the shaft. Okay, now to get the piston back down, squeeze the bottom. Now you may wait, you may take you a sip of beer, you may take a bite, whatever you want to do. Wait it out. Continue that process. Collapse the piston. Now you do that 4, 5, 6 times, whatever makes you happy. Keep doing it. I'm not done yet. Then at that point, we can pull on the shock hard. That pulls air through the rebound stacks, but it also causes a froth. So now you got to wait more. Let that froth go back to big bubbles and continue that process. And I use a Racetech tool. I highly recommend that you do not use the Racetech filling plug that goes in here. 9 out of 10 will leak. You can drill and tap for a Schrader if you like. About 145 pounds of gas is plenty. That's what I do. Thank you for watching.